You already know what it is. You see what the title is below, and we are going to be doing a swatch, demo, review, apply, final thoughts. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Of the Rihanna Fenty Beauty line. If you guys are interested in this video, keep on watching. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, which is right down there. Girl, I got time. If you like a little bit of shade throwing, a little bit of rants, some anti-hauls here and there, a couple of makeup tutorials, some reviews, some unboxing, all that good jazz and being lit, subscribe to my channel and become a part of the XO squad. Alright, so if you guys already did that, let's go ahead and jump right on into this video. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk about from this photo right here is no other than the primer. The primer is very, 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 very velvety, and that's what it is. It's a velvet finish, soft, powdery, apricot color primer. Price point for this primer is $37. It reminds me so much of the Becca primer that just released. I think it's their blurring primer, the apricot blurring primer. Or you don't have a primer, grab this one to give it a go. Now, I do want to say that if you're more on the oily side, you want to kind of be careful on packing on this particular primer on the skin. You want to definitely cocktail a mattifying primer while you're wearing this blurring primer so that you can kind of get both of the benefits. So the next item I want to talk about is the Filt'r Foundation. This is a velvet soft matte foundation that has great long wearability. And the price point for this is $39, which is a great price point as well too, because you have high-end like Makeup Forever and Lancome is in their 40s, like 43 and 47. Then $39 is like Urban Decay price point, Stila price point, Tarte price point. Too Faced has their foundation at $39, so it's literally right there in that price point where everybody is located. Kat Von D is a little bit more cheaper. It's $3 cheaper. It's $36. And then, of course, you know, Clinique is like in their 20s, like 28 is their highest foundation. So it's like literally right there playing next to every other brand that Sephora has to offer as far as the price point goes. So you're not going to be breaking the bank trying to get Rihanna's foundations. It literally is the great iconic price point that you're already buying your foundations at Sephora for anyways. Packaging is everything. It is in a stained frosted glass. It has a white top, a white pump. Primer is in the same packaging as this. So other than that, the foundation is everything. If you guys want to know my final thoughts and how the foundation wears on my skin, be that I'm oily, stay to the end or zoom to this timestamp to see me apply the foundation and give my first impression and also final review. The next item that I want to talk about are the match sticks. The match sticks are cream illuminating shimmer sticks, skin light sticks. There's concealers in there, contour, there's blushing shades, and there's also illuminating highlighting shades where it gives a little bit of shimmer to the skin. Price point for this is $28, which is a great price point because majority of the concealers at Sephora is in that price point as well. Like the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and concealer that you can use as a concealer is $28. Makeup Forever concealer is $32, which is a little bit more expensive than Rihanna's line. And it's also a sister company. And then of course you do have like Urban Decay and Too Faced, which is like $26. So it's right in that price point with everything else that's offered in Sephora, so you're not going to be breaking the bank so much. The next thing that has to deal with complexion, to set the complexion of course, is the Invisa Matte. This is a universal mattifying powder that works on all 40 shades. No flashback, all 40 shades. Sis is killing the game. Killing the game. Move over Laura Mercier here. Like literally, move over girl. This blotting powder is going to be everything. This mattifying powder is going to be everything. Here's the cool thing about this mattifying powder. It's $27 and it comes with a brush. And the pocket brush magnetizes, snaps to the powder. Sick me. The next item that I want to talk about that drapes the face as well too is no other than the Kilawatts, which are your illuminators. These are compact illuminating powders. It comes in 6 shades. You have 2 of the 6 shades that are single pan full size, which is about 7 grams, and then you have the other 4, which comes in duo shades like this. Let me give you guys a slight sneak peek. Yes, that comes in duo shades, and those are 3.5 grams a piece, or collectively 7 grams total. Price point for these highlighters are $39. Now, it's a little bit on the expensive side. It's almost pushing like Anastasia Glow Kit, $40 for 2 shades. But you want to know my final thoughts and how these products swatch on the skin and what they look like? Stay tuned to watch the tutorial or skip to the time stamp to get my thoughts. The last item that I want to talk about is the Gloss Bomb, which is her Universal Lip Illuminizing Gloss, which you guys seen in the teaser. This literally fits on all skin tones. All skin tones. You guys thought she was gonna come out with a Riri-Woo or a Woo 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 lipstick. Mama switched it up on y'all and gave y'all a gloss. And that gloss is sickening. It's universal, minimalistic. Minimalistic. This line is minimalistic. Get that through your brain. It's minimalistic. So that pretty much wraps up all of the complexion and the makeup. We're going to talk about the brushes, what she has to offer. And yeah, I don't have the price points on the brushes. I don't have the price point on the blotting paper because that is considered an accessory. But I'm going to talk about them because I actually had a chance to hold them and play with them and yada yada. All that good jazz. Rihanna has a total of 7 accessories that are going to be sold as well. One of the 7 accessories goes with the mattifying powder, so that kind of knocks itself out, but it is an accessory, of course. She also offers a blotting paper, a sponge, a FENTY sponge, 2 full-size brushes, one for highlighting and one for foundation. And then she also offers matchstick style brushes that you can use to highlight or conceal, pack-on products to give more high impact, or to drape the face and blend out the contour. Again, I don't have the price point for these particular products, but nevertheless, you can check out her website or go on Sephora.com to get the prices. So that's pretty much all of the particular products that she has to offer. Now let's go ahead and jump on into me applying the foundation and reviewing these products. I went ahead and primed my skin with the oil-free and the Blemish-less primer from Laura Mercier. Fenty Beauty does have a primer, so if you guys are in need of a primer or interested in the primer, you can definitely check it out. It is kind of like a peachy apricot shade to kind of help mute out and color correct the skin. It's meant for all skin types and all skin colors as well too, but me, I did not get my hands on the primer. I want to focus more or less on the Kilawatt highlighter and the foundation. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I did not get the primer because I have plenty of primers, but I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into the foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Fenty F, which is what they call color matching or shade matching, or making sure that the foundation matches your skin tone. So the Fenty F is where you take the foundation and you're going to do a F shape on your face. So I'm going to take it across the forehead, down the side of the face, and under the eye. And then I'm going to blend this out. I have the shade number 470. So looking at the skin, it looks like skin. The finish is very much so matte. Here's what 470 looks like blended out on the skin. Giving my skin a really harsh rub. And not a lot really picked up. So it is very transfer proof, which is really good because I like to sweat a lot, and if this can hold up to oily, sweaty skin, then I'm here for it. Now looking at the undertone, it's just a slight bit darker and more redder than my normal skin type, but then again, majority of all deeper foundations typically pull very red on me because I'm very neutral. The shade range does go up to 490 and as light as 100. 100 is like porcelain pale, really light, and of course 490 is like ducky thought shade, which is really deep. So looking at the foundation, it looks just like skin. Nothing really too dramatic. I really love the coverage of it because it's very kind of like undetectable, almost similar to the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, but a matte finish, which is everything. I want to say that this foundation is very medium coverage, so you won't really feel like you're wearing too much. It is super duper lightweight. I feel like there's nothing on my skin at all. And it does give me like skin-like finish. It looks like skin. It's not super duper matte finish. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off camera, complete the face and the look, and I'll be back to try out the Kilawat highlighter. I'm back and we're about to go ahead and glow up this face real quickly. So I have the Kilawat in the shade Mean Money in Hustle Baby. You guys can see right here. Upon looking at it, I want to say Mean Money is more of like a powdery satin finish, where Hustle Baby is more of like a shimmer. Give you guys a little bit of swatchy-roo. That right there was Mean Money and Hustle Baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually apply both of these to my face. I'm nervous, y'all. Y'all guys understand I'm nervous. I'm hella nervous. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia A23 brush that looks kind of rinky-dink. I need to wash it. And I'm going to take Mean Money. I'm gonna put Mean Money on this side. Mean Money is very soft. Very natural. Very natural. So this is the third layer of Mean Money on my skin. It is very skin-like. Like I was saying prior to, like Mean Money, it looks like a flat color in the pan, but once it hit the skin, it gives like a nice, how can I say, satin finish. No shimmer, no glitter, just really satin. I'm gonna add Hustle Baby over on this side. I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. small tapered brush for Hustle Baby, dipping into the pan.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh. Oh, girl. Oh.
Stop playing.
Oh. Rihanna, girl. Rihanna.
Oh, she was not playing with that. Like, she was not playing. Oh my God.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like layer them together. So I'm going to take a little bit of Mean Money, and I'm just going to illuminate the areas of the skin that I want to glow. Then I'm going to take Hustle Baby and Target Highlight just for extra beam of light. I am just living for this highlight. Achieve the Fenty face. Yes, the Fenty face. I am living. Rihanna, you did amazing, honey. You did amazing. Amazing. If you guys have not already, run to your local Sephora. Get a sample if you can of the primer, the foundation, and if not, then buy it. Support Rihanna. Support. Alright guys, so here are my final thoughts. So the Pro Filt'r Foundation, is it worth it? My answer for this particular foundation is a yes. And it's not because it's Rihanna. Anything Rihanna really pretty much touch is pretty much worth it almost, to be honest. But this foundation literally is gorgeous on my skin. That it is a little bit dark, it doesn't look like I have on foundation. Literally, I can go out in the sun with this face on and be sickening and undetectable, unclockable. It is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I really love it. I want to probably pick up a shade lighter, which is like 460, and mix the two together probably, just so I can kind of get more of a lighter undertone. But yet at the same time, I highlighted and I contoured my skin. I did the works, and this is the look that it came out, and I live for it. It literally looked like I have on nothing. So the next item that I want to talk about is the Kilawat. I have, again, the shade Mean Money in Hustle Baby. Is this worth it? I know y'all saw me gag when I put this on, and y'all heard the conversation in the background. It's worth it, girl. It's worth it. Now, this is not my hero product, as in like something to die for or to get. I'm more of a sucker for complexion than anything, because I want the foundation or the base to be the flawless thing, and then everything else is just pretty much an accessory to my looks. But this is a great item to put in a kit, to have on its own. If you don't wear foundation, it still looks like skin. It makes skin look like skin, but beaming. It's worth it. So my overall thoughts of Fenty Beauty, the whole entire line is pretty much lit. Like, so that's my pretty much overall thoughts of Fenty Beauty and the stuff that I do have from Fenty Beauty. The collection is lit. It's minimalistic. It literally gets the job done, and it allows you to be yourself, but glam. So I definitely say try the foundation. Get you a sample at your local Sephora or Sephora and JCPenney's. Definitely check those locations out if you have them available. I will leave the links below to all of the websites that Rihanna sells this particular product below. And if you have this particular foundation, or you're trying this foundation, or you're interested in this foundation, sound off below. I want to know what you guys thought on this foundation. If you have it, if you bought it, what are your thoughts on this foundation? I'm curious, because I love it. I love it to death, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Fenty day, because today is Fenty day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Peace out. Dream big, work hard.